live. All right. Time for some Dune. So welcome to Upturned Table. I'm Jeremy, and we are playing Dune Adventures in the Imperium. This is session 15, and I'm here with Matt, Will, and Terry. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hey. So we're going to just
be all serious.
All right. We're going to pick it up right where we left off in the ship's graveyard around. I guess we found out it was a binary sun, but for our purposes, we're just looking at one star. So the wreckage of millennia of highliner technology, and possibly many secrets of old Earth are circulating or are orbiting this star. And this information, this location, was given to Kel by the dying Titan Xerxes. So
it was really defined too. He's like, "Go to this system. You will find it there." Oh, okay.
Good luck.
And the finger pointing. Yeah, it's around this star somewhere.
I can't find my keys in my house. I'm sure I'm going to be able to find.
Well, he told you it was a graveyard. It's a very large graveyard, but it was a graveyard. All right, and so we already came up. You have two assets, or you have an asset, a hexagonal search pattern, a scanning search pattern that has a quality of 3 to use for locating, for searching through this wreckage. And now that we're here, I think Darrow is going to come up with an even faster scheme for kind of locating, analyzing, I guess, analyzing the orbit of objects and trying to figure out what they could be composed of and their relative trajectory and velocity, and that'll give you another advantage. So that's probably one of the first things we'll do. And I came up with a little bit of a scheme. So we're going to roll 100 times for every... No. So you guys...
gotta go.
So you guys said 1 week, that you would search for 1 week. So we'll just kind of break that up into days. So the unit of search time will be days, and each one of you will get a role. You can perform some sort of action, whether that's making an asset, actually looking for something, or performing some sort of action, or even assisting. Assisting will count as a role too. So you can do that once per day. So each of you will have like 7 tests that you can perform, and we'll break up the days, because some things may take multiple days. So we'll just keep track of each day, and the two basic things that you'll need to do to get anywhere will be a search and then a find. So the search for a signal, some sort of, so using the asset that Kel generated, the hexagonal scan pattern, you can use that asset for the search. The asset that Darrow creates, you can use for the find, and that will also be something that I think our pilot will be good at.
I think I might need to retcon something. I think it should be called the Tabroven maneuver instead of the hexagonal search.
Okay.
No, we'll stick with the hexagon. That's good.
And so...
may I suggest one?
Oh, sure.
The Tabroven hexagonal analysis engine.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna write that down.
Hexagonal. I never know how to say that word.
Oh yeah. All right, and so the difficulty for locating the signal will be an understand test with a difficulty of 5. Finding the source will kind of be a variable difficulty between 3 and 5. And you'll have, you can create additional assets. You'll have Darrow's asset, and you'll be able to do things to lower that. But those will be the kind of base difficulties that you'll be dealing with. And so, and of course, if you want to use your role, like you can assist with anything, you can do anything. And remember, you're going to need roles and actions to interact with what you find, because what you find won't have a sign on it and be like, blinking and waiting for you to pick it up, most likely.
So this is kind of a two-step thing we're doing. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll yes, there'll be 2 roles to create a something to search. So to create a location, it'll be 2 roles, and then we'll roll a d20 to kind of generate what that is that you find. And so you want to, depending on, you may get really lucky, but depending on the rolls, you'll probably need to keep looking. And there's also a chance of a false signal, because you're dealing with this graveyard has a lot of strange energy fields, and kind of a long time this material has been kind of transmuting, being transmuted by the forces at work on it. A lot of older, stranger metals that probably aren't even used anymore. So yeah, that look that you have, that image should tell you how strange things are. And so the finding the source will be a location, will be just the getting to the travel to the source. So the search will be it's here, and then the find will be traveling to the source. So there'll probably be a role that will involve, it's a move test, probably involving piloting.
So only we had an ace pilot with us.
Yes.
So it's kind of like we're going to identify a possible area.
Yes,
and then
you're going to get
in that area, find a thing in that area.
Yes, yeah, you'll go to that area and then look around and see what it is. Yeah, and so there'll be varying degrees of how obvious it is or how hard it is to. But you'll know there's a signal there. Like Kel will have located a signal, some sort of, and you won't have exact information until you're closer to what kind of energy field or signal or pulse that it actually is. But it'll all be evident.
Okay, cool.
Okay, does that work? So
I think my ability might change that a little, but you'll be able to tell me.
Okay, sure. Oh yeah, you have a scavenge,
So ransack, if I use it, will have the amount of time the test takes.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that means I get to do 2.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's good. Yeah. If it has the time, that means you can, if you're able to use that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, an understand test. Yeah, if you're doing an understand test, you'll get basically an additional understand test in for each day if you're using that ransack, and that's probably something good to use at the location.
Is there a certain order we should do this in? Or?
Yeah, well, first let's create your asset. So you have something to work with on the finding the source. So on the kind of the travel, traveling to the signal. Let's have Darrow. So what were you?
So Darrow, the Twisted Mentat, is basically utilizing Kel's Tabroven hexagonal analysis engine, but he's correlating that very rapidly because he's a Mentat with every reading we're getting, where there's a variance in energy or gravitational pull or actually detected motion that seems to contradict the emotion around it, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why we're good. We're getting it from 6 separate points, right? And only you can sift that data that quickly.
Yeah.
Completely checks out.
Exactly. But what that boils down to is I'm going to ransack this data.
Okay.
Give you 2 threat.
Oh, all right.
To reduce the difficulty of the test by 1 and have the amount of time the test takes.
Nice. Okay.
So is he using my hexagonal thing as the asset, or is he making his own new asset?
Oh yeah. I was assuming you were going to be making but I guess it can be if you
I mean, story-wise I figured I was using it, but I don't know mechanic-wise.
Right. Actually no, let's just do that. Let's we can use the asset. Yeah, we can have you use the Tabroven analysis engine. for this first part of the search, because it is the understand test, and it is the thing that. Wow.
So
Okay.
what does that mean from like?
Right.
What does the 3 asset do
right
now?
So the 3 asset is going to knock the difficulty down to a 2, but you said that if you give me 2 threat, it halves that as well.
No, it drops it by 1.
It drops it by 1. Okay.
And
It's kind of the same thing.
Oh,
at that point.
Yeah.
Halves the time.
Yeah, but it halves the time.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So that's great. So let's just use that. So basically, we're using the brain of the Mentat as the asset in with.
If I could just have a freaking Texas Instrument calculator, I wouldn't even need this guy. But
hey,
I mean, but I can't. So you're invaluable. So
because your calculator has poison, you better watch it.
Okay. Yeah. So let's do that then. So we won't have to worry about generating a second asset. We'll use the one already created, because that was a really successful roll. And don't forget your determination as well. If it comes down to something you must
I wasn't
do.
going to use determination, but I was going to use my focus, because my focus is deductive reasoning.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I feel like if I'm sifting through this information, that's kind of qualifies.
Right.
And I guess, can I just only assist him on this? I don't know how I would do anything else besides assist him when he's doing.
Oh, sure.
Like, I don't see me doing anything else besides being like, no, over here, look at this data.
Right. Well, there will be understand. There will be kind of analysis and understand tests that you may need to do later. So yeah, you may want to because this part of it is actually going to be quite easy. So you'll be able to generate many of these locations to search. So that will work well. Yeah. So you want difficulty 2, or do you want to give me the threat for difficulty 1, Daro?
Oh, I'm giving you the threat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That way, if everything goes horribly wrong, I have the time. I can try again. Hopefully.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. And remember, we carried over that momentum because we're basically in the same moment. Yeah. So you've just been dropped off in the ship that you were that was furnished by the. Furnished by House Vernius, and it is it's made to kind of camouflage if you go completely dead, instrument power off, engines off, you'll look like a piece of junk floating, and so that was specially designed for you. And you've got a week. Yeah, you've got a week until your pickup time.
Okay. I'm gonna be a greedy, twisted mentat and use that momentum too.
All right. So you only need one. Yeah.
I feel like I understand the truth makes sense, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So the way I imagine is Daro is in front of a screen, and Kel has fed over his data, and I'm just like, my eyes are rolled back in my head, and I'm just touching the screen, and every once in a while I'll bark out like a sector number, and he'll throw up a different one, and I just keep going through the info.
Nice.
So I gave you 2 threat. Mm-hmm. I'm using the momentum. I'm using my focus. Boom. Everything. And I rolled not so good. Wow. That's just that is very disappointing. 2.
Okay. Well, you have the momentum back. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. And so why don't you give me you've located a signal, your hexagonal and between your calculations,
engine.
Yes, the analysis engine and your calculations have pinpointed a signal. So roll a d20 and let's see what you find.
Do you want me to do it, or you got this?
Yeah.
I mean, do you got it, Matt, or do you want me to do it?
Well, you can do it. I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was the way this was going to work was like momentum spin would give us more areas or something?
No, momentum spin. Now momentum doesn't do anything. It won't help with the location or anything. Okay. It'll give you more dice to roll, but it's not going to give you. But later, it will give you additional information when you're at the sites. Yeah. But I wasn't thinking for this point you wouldn't have multiple.
Okay.
Because the working
the
of
fact that I halved it, would that allow me to like find another one, or
Oh yeah, you can do if you'd like to. Yeah, you can spend this action of this day to do 2 searches because you can do it.
Okay.
You can do it twice as fast. Yeah. Yeah, well,
Do you want to see what this first one is first, or do you want to like point out 2 things and then we go check out what they are?
I do, but my Darrow does not. I think
oh, okay.
I think Darrow is not even going to like twitch, and he's just going to keep calculating.
Oh.
It's in his brain that he's found one, but because he's not conclusive, he wants to push it, and so I'm going to do it again.
Okay. So, are you going to spend the momentum?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do... Well, I have to, don't I? So I guess maybe technically I have to give you 2 threat again? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, well,
I think it would be difficulty 2 this time, right?
Yeah, if you don't, it'll
But
just
then
be...
it wouldn't be a quick anymore. So I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll give you the quick... we'll give you that additional... When you're giving me the threat, that'll be kind of your free understand. It has to be an understand test, but that'll be like your free extra understand test of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
I'll
take
that
it.
way. Yeah, let's do it that way. All
This
right.
better be
Yeah,
better. That's better.
Yeah, that's how you do
it. All right, so 2 momentum, and all right. So yeah, in your frenzy, you locate a second point.
So then my eyes roll back down. I like turn a dial that takes the engine off and pulls up a map of the area, and I just point at the 2 and. I found 2.
Nice.
So do I roll 2d20 and we get an idea of what these things are? Do we have to go like check them out?
No. You roll them, and then I'll let you know how difficult they are to get to, and then then you can decide which one you want to check out. So having 2 is not a bad idea because you'll have like maybe a harder and easier one.
All right. Well, I'll just roll both at the same time for dramatic purposes.
Nice.
Ooh,
5 and 14.
Okay.
Big spread.
All right.
Or if high's good, we'll just add them together and say 19.
All right. Yeah, so the 5 the 5 is very close and very easy. So it would only be a difficulty 3 to reach. And the 15 is going to be a difficulty 5.
Woo!
So yeah, it's further away, and it's in a you're going to be crossing a much more difficult fields of debris, so the navigation will be much more difficult.
Well, I just spin in my chair and look at the pilot.
You're looking at me for what?
I think
It's your decision.
Yes, so we have a difficulty 3, much closer location, and then a difficulty 5 to reach. So this will be a move test that you'll have to roll, and you can get assistance. You can have assistance, and you can also, or someone can also generate another asset to help. And that means if you're successful in this test, that means you will have safely reached the location.
Okay, we could do this.
Okay.
I have a 7 in my move skill.
Oh, nice. Okay.
With the focus of pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you want to go for, though? The easy one or the harder one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, which one of the 2 locations? Yeah, one's
Are you anybody giving me an order, or do I'm just gonna
use my
excellent
man.
I want to check both of these out. So you tell me which one we're going to first. The 3's closer.
So there's something to get at both of these locations?
There's a signal.
Well, no,
yeah.
We have to investigate both of them.
Well, I'm going to go to the easy one first.
All right. So difficulty 3. And so this will be your action for this first day. So Darrow has used those 2 understand tests will be your action for the first day. So all that's left is Kel to once you reach the site, or before if there's something else you wanted to do, or you can assist in the piloting. You can do an assist roll for this move.
I feel like I'll wait until we crash into something, then I'll hop in.
Okay.
So I also have a salvage skill just in case we crash.
Oh yeah.
Oh, does that mean salvage other people?
Yeah, that'll be probably useful on the site. Yeah, that'll be useful for.
I was just making a joke. So am I rolling now?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and do the move with.
My whole screen blew up.
Oh no! Or did you link to
Um,
her to?
I'd logged in as Terry 2.
Okay, and let me see. Let me see. Maybe I need to assign you.
So I'd have to do something in the configuration screen that pops up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. How did that work? I think it's just you. You are the owner. You are the owner of.
I mean, the only option I have here is save configuration.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think there is. Yeah. So when you guys logged in previously with the very first characters, how did you just choose them from the list? Did they? Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't select them. I don't think. I think
just logged in. I didn't select anything.
Okay.
I just opened it from the folder.
Yeah, yeah. So you have ownership, Terry. Oh wait, maybe Terry 2. Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, that's right. No, Terry 2. Yeah, Terry 2 is the owner. So if you're logged in, yeah, it should be. Yeah.
So
maybe
I'm
just to back out and back in.
On my move skill.
Mhm.
I'm clicking the little dice to roll, right?
Yes. Yeah.
On move.
You're using your pilot.
Now it's working now.
Oh, good. Okay.
So move and shall we say duty or duty?
Yeah, duty's great. Yeah, because you're following orders from House Vernius.
That's also a 7, so I've got 7 and 7.
All right.
Yeah,
pretty good.
And I'm using my pilot focus.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yep, and you've got
So-
two
We
momentum.
got momentum over here.
Yeah, you can spend a momentum if you'd like.
Well, should I save that for the harder one? What do you guys think?
Your
Oh,
call.
the harder ones
Or
are
you-
doing tomorrow, right? That's
or
where
you
you do a
can-
whole bunch more stuff.
Or you can hope that you generate extra on this roll.
Mhm. Yeah, because this isn't.
I'm just going to roll. Here
Oh.
we go.
All right.
11 and 16.
Oh, okay.
One success.
Uh-oh.
One success. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So yeah. So even though it is closer, it was a much more difficult. Oh, actually, yeah. I think I'll do this. So yeah. We'll have we'll have the clock of the week. You know how many actions you can get done in a week, but we'll also have the clock of the ship's integrity. So I think any failed move rolls, any move to the location rolls. So I'm going to spend a threat to basically tick a point off of the ship, and let's say the ship. So this will kind of be an extended task of the ship, and the ship its integrity will be equal to the pilot's piloting skill. So you get basically 7 HP on this ship. So.
May I suggest next time, Jellicoe, that you avoid the liquid metal that has lightning arcing from it? Don't fly through that. Go around it. This is, I mean, I'm not the pilot, but...
Okay, so you haven't reached. You'll need to make another movement to reach this signal.
I'm not going to be able to do that. So
Right. So yeah, what would is there anything? Well, actually, but you could do something. You could spend this time
plotting courses or something.
Yeah, right. To lower the difficulty. So you can make a roll to create a temporary asset that'll knock that 3 down to whatever quality of asset you generate.
Yes, let's do that. Let's just do a. I feel like that'd be an understand roll then,
Yes.
right? If I'm just like plotting courses,
Mhm.
and then I feel like it's always truth for me because if it's known, I must know it. I want this thing.
Yes.
Why
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Yep. Understand and truth.
And it's not really using advanced technology or research, right? I'm plotting a course. I mean, I could lie and pretend that's research. I don't think that's research, though.
No.
Okay, understand and truth. All right, I'm creating a mess.
Oh yeah.
Well, that or I can use the momentum to add.
Oh right.
I think I'll save it for because I think I can get one roll on this, and then I can use it to bump it up. I'll use momentum. Don't you worry.
Okay, so this should be difficulty 1. There you go. Okay, so you can you generate a temporary zero quality asset, so you can bump it up using any momentum. So you've got one more, so you got 3 momentum now.
So I will spend 2 of that to make it a level 2,
Okay.
and then tomorrow we can try getting there again. Is that what we're doing?
Exactly. Yep. It'll be day 2. Yep.
Okay, I'll spend 2. Boop boop.
All right.
In fairness to the pilot, that was the shortest route.
Yeah. It's just on the other side of this lightning field. Well, let's go.
Yeah, so this is a very the pilot has not experienced anything like this before. A lot of the way gravity fields are working, and there's interference with instrumentation on the ship, so it's not easy. None of these movements are easy, but you do have this asset now. What should we call this? Just calculations, Tabroven, quick math.
Yeah.
Navigation.
The Tabroven shake and bake.
Dual linear Tabroven course plotting. There we go.
All right.
Nickname it the Kessel Run for short.
The Kelson run.
Nice. Okay, so this will give you a 2 quality asset just for this next day. Just for just for this location, not the next day, but just to get to this location. All right. So yes. So through the night, Kel plots the safest course, and so we're on the second day. So everyone's got the action, and you still, and you're near. You're of course very near this smaller, nearer source. So what would you like to do?
I say we start off the day going there. Maybe we find it right away, and we don't have to do any more shenanigans.
There we go.
Right? Executive decision. Let's do it.
All right. So let's get another pilot roll, but this time using the asset. So the difficulty. Oh, yeah. So difficulty would be 1. So, yeah, give us that same roll again.
For Terran?
Yeah, for Terran, and but you only need 1 success. And there's
my screen just refreshed again.
Whoa,
that's weird.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Sure.
It's the weird gravity effects.
Yes, exactly. I'm enhancing the difficulty by having a bad internet connection.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this ship. Terran is going to pound her fist on the dashboard, kind of like Fonzie on the jukebox. And then the lights will. Han Solo on the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, right.
Let's see, where is she at?
They're basically the same character. Let's be real.
They are. Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this.
Nah.
Okay, so here we. Nope, did it again.
Oh.
It's not going to let you. If you want to just use the regular, because we know your stats, right? You're rolling. You're 14. And you've got a 7, so with the 7 focus. So if you want to just roll straight D20s.
Focus. Well, I was clicking the dice that's in her character sheet, so now I'm using the one that's on the left-hand column, the right side of the left-hand column.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm using focus.
Yes, using focus, and 14 is your target.
Do I need to put that in the box?
I think so. Yeah, I think you need to put the number in the box with just the generic dice roller.
That worked.
Okay.
It says invalid data.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no!
You can just roll just 2d20 and we can do the math.
Yeah.
There must be something
clicking the roll button. It says invalid data.
There must be something wrong with the ownership still.
Yeah, that's
So 3 and 12.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's 3 successes. Yeah, because 14.
It worked. It showed the successes.
Oh yeah,
good job.
Yeah, it did. Nice.
When I tried to override the field for complication range, it defaults to 20. When I tried to set that to 14, it said invalid data.
Oh yeah, complication range is critical failures, right?
Yeah.
That should be a 20. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's always going to be 20.
Yeah, should always be 20.
Oh, that's why we lied to you.
All right.
All right. Okay. Yes.
Well, from a certain point of view.
So you only needed 1, so we'll give you 2 momentum on that. And yes, so early the next day, you complete the route with the help of Kel's plotting, and you reach the source. So the signal found is at the perimeter of an area that's mostly free of any wreckage or debris. The strange thing about it is it's almost like a perfectly like a spherical pattern that's been cleared away, and it looks like the things the wreckage that's on the perimeter has actually melted to some degree. So the source of the location. So you'll need to you found the source of the location, but like I said, it looks it's similar to everything surrounding it. It's actually the metal has fused, so it's going to need cut open, or you're going to have to do something to penetrate the exterior, because there's no all locking mechanisms, door mechanisms, everything have been totally fused together. So it's going to be something that you're going to have to.
This is like a huge spherical shape of debris, basically.
An opening. Yeah, an opening. So kind of like a ring around this perimeter of fused debris, is what you're seeing. So it's strangely open in this area where you arrive, where the signal is the strongest, and then kind of on this perimeter you locate the exact point of this signal, and it's inside a fused what looks like a fused a very old cargo container.
What type of? I mean, do we
have a grapple or a tractor beam or something?
Is it big enough that we couldn't bring it aboard the ship?
Oh, it's big, much bigger than the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something we could go on.
Yeah. So you'll have to do a vacuum suit walk probably out to it and figure out just through understand, and then and it looks like it's going to be pretty difficult. So you may need to create an asset. Once you figure out what it is, create an asset to get into it.
Oh my!
This sounds fun.
Wish I wasn't just an academic. I'm gonna go get some coffee.
You guys aren't wearing red shirts, are you?
Gold. I'm wearing a gold shirt. I'm always wearing gold. I don't know why you even had to ask. I'm always in command or security, depending on the era. But we're going with.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what color your shirt is, really, in this universe.
You didn't equip Elke with a laser cutter, did you, by any chance?
No.
Does this ship have any type of weaponry on it?
Yeah, you would. Yes, you probably would be able to fire. You would have some sort of probably las weapon that you could fire at debris.
Or do you think?
But or you could modify it. That's true. Yeah, so you'd have let's just say by default they would have because they did. You're going into the unknown, so definitely Vernius would have given you. They wouldn't have let you out there defenseless. So you've got a quick ship, and you've got a las cannon that you could modify.
Well, you said though, like we're gonna have to get out there in vac suits to actually look at it, right?
Right. Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah.
And am I getting the impression that Darrow is not down with that? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm completely unacquainted with zero-G operations.
Well, I spend most of my time floating around on suspensors, so I think I'm completely comfortable with the zero-G situation.
Oh, right.
But
I suppose Elke... No.
I think you just need some magnetic.
She's probably the most comfortable in zero-G of all of us. But
we'd be happy to, maintain our ship attitude if you'd like. Maybe Terran Jellicoe could go with you.
The pilot, you don't want to risk my safety.
Yeah.
You would be able to get home.
Yeah, I don't think I want the pilot out there. Okay, fine, I'll go. You guys are all a bunch of... Well, actually... So I'm still trying to visualize it. So there's this big ring of material.
Yes, yeah, you're kind of in one of the few kind of open areas in this field, and at one point in that ring, you kind of located.
Oh.
But the whole thing is kind of fused. The way it's kind of holding in this ring pattern is obviously melted from this high temperature center out, and so everything everything.
Is this something we can land on?
Oh yeah, you probably could. You probably could anchor yourself to it so that you wouldn't have to.
Spacewalk.
Yes, you wouldn't have to walk too far. So yeah, you could just
Our
basically.
people wouldn't have to jump and hope that they
Right.
can hit it.
Yes.
Like, well, then I'll attempt to maneuver the ship down to connect with the cargo container.
Okay. Yeah, and that's something we won't even have to roll for that because this is like standard.
I'm an expert.
Yes, yeah, this is standard operations.
Since one of my focuses is salvage,
Mhm.
wouldn't I have salvage tools on board this ship?
Oh, sure.
Or would this ship have?
Yeah, if you'd like
other
to,
things
yeah.
that would be helpful.
Yes, so we can say that you do have things because that would be
You can spend this momentum maybe to make.
That's true. Yeah, you can spend the momentum to actually create those, and then you could use those for the whole session.
Okay, so I'm
just
spending.
a point, or
what do I need to spend?
Yeah, let's spend 2 points to create it, and then you can spend the third to make it a quality 1. Yeah.
Cool. So we're going down to 0 momentum.
Yes, but you have a
and then I'm creating an asset called salvage tools.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So then you won't with these tools you'll be able to.
Don't know if I can edit the character sheet.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem doing the spacewalking. I'm not concerned. This is what I'm interested in, and this is what I want to go do.
Yes.
I think it's. I'm amused that everyone else seems scared, but
I can send Elkie with you, and I'll gesture, and Elkie now looks like Terran.
All right. Okay, there we go.
Okay. I don't know why she had to do that, but that's cool.
Because she heard my original suggestion, and if she was going to fly the ship, she was going to look like Terran.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. All right. Okay, so
let's.
So
I'm putting on the boots.
Yeah, Terran's already taken, so Terran can't do any more big rolls, at least today. So we still have Darrow and Kel.
Yeah, I'll suit up.
Okay. All right.
I will instruct my faithful servant Elkie to also suit up.
Okay. So if you want Elkie to make rolls, that can basically count as your. She's a quality 3 asset too. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I want her along.
Okay. And so,
if there's a problem, I just shove her at it, and she makes it 3 easier, right? Whatever it is.
You want to hear her qualities?
Nah, we're fine. What are her qualities?
Indistinguishable, mimic, and killer.
Uh-oh.
That last one we may need. We don't know what's inside this thing. Hey, because there's no spacefaring. There's no space wells in Dune, right? Or anything like that. Like there's no. We're either gonna find ancient robots here or pirate mines or something, right? Like that's gonna be the threat, or just the fact that it's crazy physics and
the only way
we're gonna cut into a nuclear reactor or something.
The only way there would be is if it was a genetically modified Terran thing, and I don't think they ever made a space critter.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. Okay. We'll suit up and.
Okay.
I mean, someone else out there is great, just in case I get disconnected. She can grab me and keep me from dying.
And so you can roll. Darrow can roll to assist if you'd like. Basically using Elkie as the agent for that. If you'd like to help.
Sure. Absolutely.
Help Kel. All right. Okay. Yeah. So you make your way. So you've been able to get very close to the source, and as soon as you get outside with your vacuum suit, you're getting radiation warnings. So your suit is giving you radiation warnings. So that does seem to be some sort of atomic or radioactive source. Looks like the source of this fused explosion.
Well, that's a good sign. I mean, something's here.
What are we able to monitor these things from the ship?
Yeah. I would say that it's not. It wasn't anything that would set the ship off, but once they're out there just in vacuum suits, the vacuum suits alert that it's abnormally high, but nothing dangerous at this point. But that kind of tells you like what created this strange mess.
But do we have like two-way communication with
Oh,
them?
sure, yeah, of course, yeah. You definitely
can we see what they're reading? Basically, is what I'm wondering.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Let's say that you can keep everything monitored.
In that case,
Uh-oh.
Daro gets on the radio and rattles off some like radiation quotient, and at that point, he's like, "When you hit this point, I'm ordering you to return."
Oh,
To Elky, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
That you're telling that too.
Yeah, I'm not ordering you.
You don't give me orders, so I don't know what that was even about.
If you want to die from radiation, you go ahead.
All right.
We hop out. So is this us surveying it or us trying to get inside?
This is you trying to get inside. Yeah, you know exactly where it is and you have access to it. And since you have salvage tools, you can kind of, try different methods for cutting or breaking away the material. And it is very strange. It's almost like the fusion and the age has left it in such a strange state. It's more brittle than you thought, and it almost looks like volcanic rock the way that the metal is fused together. So if you want to make a roll, it'll be a what is it, level 3? So it'll be a level 3 difficulty to make access in, but you do have the salvage tools with the quality of 1.
So it's a 2.
Yeah, it'd be 2, and Elky can help.
Can help.
Yeah.
What should Elky roll to help?
Oh, so probably understand would be fine, like to help figure out like the best locations, and you're probably you've been doing a discipline roll, or yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, discipline, and I have precision, so like
nice, yeah, okay.
I'm peeling this off one layer at a time.
For help, you roll 1 die.
Yes, 1 die, and just use the target.
Could I still be using truth as my drive for this?
Sure.
I think because that's probably what my drive's going to be for all this until we get in a fight. Then it's going to be wuss. I don't see wuss as a drive on here, but that's what I would use if we were fighting.
Yes.
Vision.
Hey, 1.
All right. Need 1 more.
Oh no.
Oh,
I got it. No.
Okay.
I rolled 15. I wasn't sure what my final number was, but 15 is the number I needed. So
yes, excellent, perfect. Yeah, nice. just then, excellent. Okay, yes, so you get 1 momentum back out of that, and after working for a good part of the day, you're able to find what was left of kind of a seam between the edge of the container, and you're freeing away part of it that's large enough for both you and Elky to move into, and
going in.
Yeah, so entering the container, you see that there's so it's 0G, and it seems like the thickness, and that's what you did notice from how long you had to work, is that this container was very thick, abnormally, like almost like an armored shipping container. And when you make your way inside, in the 0G, you see several very ancient looking crates floating among the wreckage, and there is a corpse that looks like a more recent. This is a more recent suit. This is maybe less than 100 years old. A vacuum suit, and you see the markings for the house Riches on the suit, and there's a surviving person among these crates, and they're clutching one of the crates, but they've been dead for a significant amount of time. You can barely see anything in the helmet. itself, but you recognize an old Earth marking on the crates that means radioactive material, means nuclear material.
Oh, well, I mean, but it could just be to keep people from popping them open, right?
Right. Could
Like,
be.
I mean, if you're trying to hide something, you hide it in the plutonium, right?
Right.
Aaron, do you want to have a friendly wager on whether we'll come back alive?
I'm gonna keep my foot on the accelerator just in case we have to jump out of here really quick.
So if you want to search, the crates, a discipline difficulty 2 to examine.
Well, I'm searching those crates. Does
All right,
Elkie want to pat down those corpses and see if they have like data pads or notebooks or field manuals or something on them?
Yeah, she can definitely do that.
Cool.
Data pad, what is that?
It's something a thinking computer would make. It'd be awesome.
But this is Ricci's.
Yeah, and they're more.
Yeah.
So, and if you'd like, so if you can take with you whatever you can secure, and the suits do look newer, so they're like I said, within 100 years old, and it does look like they made a play for
Whatever this is.
For whatever this is, and didn't. No, not everyone got away, or not anybody got away.
Yeah.
So, but we're looking for Titan children, right?
Yes.
Yes, but we don't know what that even is. So they could be little robots inside these boxes, or
yeah.
That's
and not the giant box of plutonium that it probably really is.
Well, we'll find out in a few moments here.
Elkie's gonna search the corpse for like data scrolls, identification.
Okay. Yeah, and she's able to secure
anything unique, basically.
Yeah, she's able to secure information. She has orders on them, and you're able to see that this was in kind of earlier days of older days of Reaches. You know that they do not have a family atomics, and so this was perhaps an attempt for them to secure something like that, because the orders specifically say to retrieve payloads, atomic payloads.
We don't have atomics either, right?
No. Well, you might now. Depends.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess.
Elkie is no mentat, but she will relay the very easy deduction that that's probably what's going on with these boxes.
Yeah.
Probably not what he's looking for.
Right. Yeah, but you're still
don't jinx it.
Yeah. You're still able to.
And she'll start drifting away from the boxes.
Okay.
But she's really good at blending in, so he doesn't notice.
Well, I'm aware that these things are radioactive, or potentially radioactive. So I'm going to, I'm not breaking these things open. I'm trying to open them up in a way that seems like how you should open them. If that makes any sense. So like, oh crap, it is radioactive. I can close it and it'll only be slightly irradiated, which I'm sure is fine. So
yes. Oh, so since you already spent most of the day just getting in there to explore the crates, since you guys have already basically used, so exploring the crates will carry you into the third day, if that's okay. That'll be your action for the third day.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm here for.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Can I pretend that precision would apply in this situation?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because I'm being careful and
yes.
exact with it. All right. Let's see here. I mean,
oh,
womp.
Nice. All right. So it's two more momentum. Yes. So you're able to open the first crate, and that's exactly what you find inside is atomic payloads, like the payload that would go on the head of an atomic weapon, an atomic missile. So you can search. So spending that momentum. So you have one. You have identified it, and so you can spend that momentum to collect an additional 3 if you'd like to. So one one of these payloads for each momentum spent. If you like to recover these,
I think I'll keep one momentum.
Okay.
So I'll spend 2 momentum. Like, and after I open up a couple boxes and they're all those things, I'm like, well, this is cool, but this isn't what I'm after.
Okay.
We got to get going. So I'll take. So is this something that we can salvage?
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. This is
it's not going to radiate us.
No, they're secure. Yeah, and the ones you've kind of skipped over, anything that looks damaged. This is a long process. So you took hours and hours to examine. So you looked at the ones that were secure. You figured out how to open them, and the ones that are intact, you're getting no radiation readings off of the containers themselves because they're lined and secured. So yeah, you can salvage these. So if you're going to take 3 total,
I'll take 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and
that's good because I need something to make Jack like me again when I return. I'll be like, I got us atomics.
Hey.
Come on, Jack.
Hey.
And how many of these things are there in there?
There were, kind of a however much momentum you had, so what you scavenged around. A lot of them are either damaged or empty. They're actually taken. They were actually taken by the this Ricci's.
They were salvaged.
Yeah, salvaged. Yes, yeah, they were salvaged by Ricci's. So Kel was able to secure 3, and based on the time, you probably did want to spend your whole week building an atomic arsenal. But
so I mean, that in itself is cool, but in a different way, and not really what I'm here for. So
right, right.
Okay, but it's illegal to own atomics, so we still have to keep this under wraps.
Right. Yeah, everything you're bringing back is going to be pretty much contraband because you probably shouldn't even be here. Yeah.
Maybe Jack won't even know about it then. Oh, we'll find out. That'd be a fun thing.
It's kind of an open secret amongst the houses, though.
Right. Yeah. I think they kind of grandfathered in everyone's arsenal because the old Earth was destroyed, by atomics in this timeline. So they're kind of
they're banned.
Right.
But all the big houses have them hidden somewhere.
Everyone's cool with atomics. What's wrong with robots? I'm just saying. I feel like there's,
it's very different than spice smuggling. So yeah, we should be fine. That's what Tars would say if he was here, but he's not. So do what you like.
Okay, so we're into the 3rd day now.
Yes. So that was your action. Yeah, that was your action for the 3rd day, but you have recovered 3 payloads. And I don't know how you want to explain what you're bringing back, and also maybe Terran is, she may have to be. How's she feeling?
I'm going to say that this isn't what we came for, but it's interesting technology. I want to keep it and research it back at home. Yeah, I'm not telling.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not as afraid about. I can't remember anyone's name. Matt's guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Daro is here to do all the shenanigans with me, anyways. That's why I brought him. Is that if he died, no one would care. I mean, but
whoa.
It's called expendable.
Noted. That river flows 2 ways, sir.
Daro's wearing a red
people
shirt.
will care. They may be like, well, he deserved it. But
Right,
we'll care.
people.
Yeah, Daro's got a red shirt, doesn't know it.
Daro will change that red shirt and kill somebody else.
All right.
Well, do you want to maybe see if there's another location that's nearby that's easier to get to than?
Well, there was another location where we had a signal from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was crazy difficult to get.
Yeah, difficulty 5.
Oh, but I'm a good pilot.
And that's probably means it's a good one.
I mean,
something really good is over there.
I mean, that's cool. Are you going to figure out some way to? I mean, I'm spent for the day. I'm spend time doing this. Or are you going to spend time plotting a course or mentatting something?
Well,
because difficulty 5 is.
Can we do that today? Or
oh, sure. Yeah, you still have your action plus if a free understand. Yeah. Because
he helped me with the thing, right?
But but not the atomics. So Elke was just like
okay.
Yeah, she didn't really do much of anything.
Yeah, so basically we're on day 3 now.
We're on day 3 with
Dave reset.
Yeah, with Kel. Yeah, we're on day 3. So Daro has his action plus the free understand if you ransack, and Terran has an action. So you could travel, you could find another source, travel today, or calculate some, do the same sort of calculations that Kel did to make the a navigation asset to make this 5 easier to locate, or easier to arrive at. So kind of up to you.
Okay, so we know where we're going, though, right?
Yeah, if you're going to the more difficult location, or you can still search for another location if you want to look for something, nearby, closer by.
I think Daro would like to look over what Terran has plotted for that other location.
Okay.
And just sort of sift through the data. Now that we've gone through the wreckage, he has a better understanding of what he should be looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just sort of try to plot an optimal course to help Terran.
Good. Okay.
So I'm not going to use the ransack, but I am going to use my twisted mentat ability. We have momentum, right? Okay, cool.
Yep.
There's one.
Yeah, I saved one. That's one atomic I did. So
That's worth an atomic.
Yeah, think of it that way.
All right, so I think we understand truth with my focus. And I'm going to spin that momentum. And what's going to happen is the Twisted Mentat thing is if I'm successful, I generate 1 extra momentum.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
All right. Ew. Well, 3 successes.
Good, good. Yeah, so that's so you're generating an asset basically to help.
Yeah,
okay,
like
navigation.
Plot a course.
Okay.
And whatever momentum that created, I get 1 extra.
Right. So you get 2. So then plus 1, 3. Good. Okay. Yeah. So so you have a quality 0, like navigation, and you can spend that momentum to raise the quality of it now. But remember, it's a temporary, unless it's temporary because it's also.
I mean, we don't need it permanent.
Right. Yeah. It's also for a very specific.
Okay.
So do you want to burn all 3?
If I burn all 3, is it a 2? Is that what it is? Or
no, it's already created from the roll. So yeah, you're starting it as 0. So you created a temporary 0 quality asset. So yeah, you can raise it to a 3 if you'd like.
I'll do that.
Which would make the difficulty a 2 to get there.
Right.
Yeah,
which is
I'll do
within mortal human reach.
Yes. Okay. All right. So you've got a navigation asset 3 for this location. The one that was you rolled a 14. All right. So yeah, let's so do you want to so Terran's got the action list, and you actually have a if you do the ransack, you have an understand roll, Daro, if there's something you need to do. But yeah, so you have navigation to this location, so you can use your action for this day, for day 3, Terran, to arrive there, if you'd like.
Okay, so do I need to roll for that?
Yes. Yeah. So use your move piloting test, and it was a difficulty 5, but it'll be reduced to a 2.
Make that roll.
Move and duty.
Yes. Yeah, that's good. And your piloting focus.
And focus. And I'm not using determination.
You could. Yeah, it's up to you. You have that.
Do I have any?
Yeah. Everyone has 1 for every session. So yeah, you have 1 if you'd like to. That'll give you, that'll auto.
I want to increase my chance of getting there,
okay,
so we don't mess this up again.
Good.
I want to learn from my previous mistake.
All right. Yep. Yeah. Determination.
So use determination.
Okay.
And what does that mean for the dice? I still roll 2 dice.
Yeah, you add 1.
Oh,
I roll 3 dice.
It takes 1 away mechanically.
That's right. That's right. You add 1 because it rolls a fixed success.
Okay. So here we go. It says no determination to spend.
Oh, sorry. Maybe on your character sheet. Oh, let me put determination on your character sheet. Now let's see if it's even going to know There we go.
I mean, or you could just roll 2 without determination, and we could just say we
if you unlock your sheet, Terry, you should be able to add your own determination.
There is no option to unlock my sheet.
Oh, see, there's something wrong with that character.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's I made it as a player character. That might be the problem. It's not a player character. Yeah.
Well, basically, it means you rolled a 1 already.
Yeah. So you already have a 1 on 1, and so roll 2 more dice and see how many more successes. Just without determination, we'll add it in.
So I'm having to use the dice on the side of the screen again because when I click it on the character sheet, the whole screen refreshes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that thing must be marked as an NPC or something.
Yeah, it must not have. Must not have gone through.
Okay, I selected to roll 3 dice. It came up with 6 and 14.
Okay, because it did the determination.
Yeah, I did do
cool.
it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was a total of 5. Yeah, so you generated 3 momentum because you only needed the 2. Very good. And yeah, you make your way with the with Daro's assistance with his navigation and his coordinates and trajectories. You arrive at this. It takes quite a while. It's already into the next day, so you're on your 4th day now. But you do arrive at a. You can see basically the source of this signal, but it's amidst quite a field of quite a tangled field of debris. Nothing is particularly unusual, but the source of the signal does appear to be quite an ancient sealed container, and you wouldn't have any idea how to open it because it's pre-jihad, pre-Butlerian jihad, a very old container, and but you do see a symbol. There is a symbol on the outside of it that none of you are familiar with, but you can figure it out. Maybe a Mentats extra roll will help you understand what this could possibly be.
Ancient hieroglyphics.
Yes. Yeah. Very, very old and familiar.
That was some excellent piloting, Taryn. I think the barrel rolls were a little unnecessary. But...
Oh, well, I was just stretching my wings.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Daro needs to make a knowledge roll or understand roll.
Understand roll.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, if you want to determine what it is.
But meant that I always want. So what are we talking here? Understand and truth again? That seems to be everything I do.
Yes.
It's everything I do.
Let's see. It's probably isn't deductive reasoning or poison.
It's not poison related. Not yet.
I'm greedy, so I'm going to use one of these momentum.
All right.
Three.
Oh, nice. All right. Yes. So that doesn't generate any momentum because that was actually a very hard. That was a hard roll. Sorry. Yes, that was a difficulty 3. But you are able to deduce that this is the ancient symbol marked on this container for the cogitators. And you suspect this is this may be what
cogitate?
Yes. So this may be what you're looking for. So so Daro knows after figuring out what the symbol was that the cogitators were this. It's an honorary title given to this group of philosophers and scientists in the old empire that basically chose to transfer their brains into the first generation of preservation canisters. And the original canisters were 2 meters tall. They were almost like a phone booth. But this action was taken to allow them to continue their ruminations and also creations of advanced interpretations of the universe. So basically, they retreated from human society and were the first people to actually, remove their bodies to basically eliminate hunger and, the need for sleep and physical needs. They remove their brains from their bodies, and they stayed secluded in what was known as the City of Introspection on the ice planet of Hesra. And so this is it's a pretty good. It seems like a pretty good guess that this is what you're looking for.
They're like those brains in the jars in Jabba's palace, right?
So
like there's those monks.
Yeah, probably. I assume we're looking at this through like some shitty like 50s era monitor or something.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you probably called up on some film book or something. You're like, well, you know what? Wait a minute. I have some old Terran history.
I will turn to Kel with my eyes still rolled up and turn them back down and say, I've ascertained the nature of this crate.
Yes, and?
The answer is only 50,000 Solari away.
That sounds like it's what I'm after then. Thank you.
Perhaps.
I mean, I have no coin on me now, but you'll be compensated once we get back.
Very well. And then I will tell him everything you just told me.
Okay. All right.
But in a real condescending way.
Okay. All right.
I think I have like a pointer and a board with a, like a timeline on it. And you see, in the year,
I know all this. You're just reciting.
I serve through my thoroughness.
Well, I guess the day's over. Let's take a 20-second nap and let's get in there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was everybody's. Or actually, Daro still has an understand if you want to use the ransack.
I do?
No, if you use that, if you use your half, if you use your halftime thing.
I don't think he did that time though.
He's trying to give him more threat.
Yeah, I know what's going on. Yeah, we're better to open this thing up, man. We don't need any more threat. We're good.
All right. Okay, so we're going to move into the next day.
I think I'm good for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless someone else has something else they want to do.
Is this something we can pull aboard, or is he gonna have to go out and get it?
It's another. Yeah, it's a very large. Yeah, it's another very large container. So yeah, nothing. It actually kind of dwarfs the ship. It's significant. Yeah, it's.
Okay, it's not.
It's pretty significant.
Were those things like the original things? I'm blank. What are they called? Titans, or
they were the Conjurators were kind of responsible for creating the Titans because they kind of suggested this is the best way to move forward. Our leadership cannot be impeded by physical bodies, and so they kind of recommended to the League of Nobles that this is a good way to run things, and it all went very badly.
So were the
after 1,000 years or whatever, right?
Whatever they did to themselves were they like big? Were they like mechs or something?
No. The Conjurators were just basically telephone booths with brains in them, but they evolved. The technology evolved to what you found inside the Xerxes. To kind of like a power cell that doesn't contain brain matter anymore, just contains the bioelectricity. But this marking that you found was from the original. Yeah, original.
Right.
version.
I'm just trying to understand why it's so big. Like, was Xerxes big?
There could be 100 of them in here. We don't know how many.
Okay.
Yeah. The Titans were big. Yes. Yeah. The Titans were.
Oh, they were big.
Yeah. They were larger than much larger than humans to kind of inspire awe, and they were large.
Because that one the head we found, which wasn't a Titan head, had just like a portion of one of their brain bits in it, right? So it had to be huge in order to hold it. Assuming that they put it all in the head like a normal person, I guess they could put it in the chest or whatever. They didn't have to use standard anatomy. But
so
this is definitely it.
if it won't fit in the ship, what do you think you're going to do with it?
Well, let's see what's inside of it, and we'll figure it out. How's that for an answer?
That sounds like an answer for Elkie.
So, I think I'm going to spend my action today refitting in the las gun on this thing to be like refined down to a cutting torch of some kind. So we can tomorrow make a really good roll to cut into this thing. Because I'm imagining it's like, but this looks like it's it. I'm going to spend some time, even though I want to just go kick open some doors, I'm going to spend some time actually trying to get some systems online that we can cut into it easily.
Okay. All right.
Is it a las gun like a rifle, or is it like a mounted?
It's
cannon?
like a mounted cannon. So you'd have to. Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, there's lots of threat to to make that thing to feed the
I'm
complication.
Always careful. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
I don't think you have time for the gold filigree.
Nice. Okay, so that's
yeah. It's definitely I spend half of the time just putting gilding all over it, but then
all right. Yeah, so that was day 4. That was the trip there, and then Daro's
day 5, right?
Yeah, day 5 now. Yeah. So you're gonna spend. So
day 5.
Yeah.
Doing So I'm just basically my plan is to. Well, maybe this is a discipline. No, I think it'd be understand. But my plan is to just like refit this las gun, getting rid of our only means of defense, and turning it into a cutting torch.
Okay.
Basically, something I think we can safely cut this thing open with.
Okay. Good. Yeah. So you'll want. So getting into this thing is an epic difficulty.
No.
So you want to have as high so you're dealing with difficulty 5. You want to bring a 5 down as far as you can.
Okay. Well, I will use understand, and I feel like my drive is still always truth in this case, right? Like all I want to do is get this thing. I feel like this is advanced technology, me refitting a las gun, so I'll use that as a focus. I'll use. Well, no, I'll use it after that. Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay.
The question is, who's going to cut it? Is it going to be me cutting it?
Oh, right.
In which case, I don't want to use my determination on this. I want to use it on the cutting roll, I think. Okay, yeah. I think that's what I'm doing. Okay. Here we go. Let's make this thing work. Ooh, that is a complication. And only one success.
Okay, so yes.
Greed will be your undoing.
All right. Yes. So the way, so the way you rigged this. So yeah, you do create it, and you have the creation cost. You spent that 1 success, so it didn't generate any momentum.
So I'll spend both momentum to make it a level 2 cutting torch.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you have a 2 laser, but it's going to, because of the complication, it's basically going to be single use.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you fail the roll to open the container, then you won't have another shot. You'll have to try another approach.
Well, I'm doing that today. I feel like I also want. I feel like I'd be the one who'd want to do the cutting myself, unless someone here thinks they'd be amazing at it.
Yeah,
so I think we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
So I don't know what everyone else is doing. I'm sorry, everybody. You guys just sit around watching me screw up this laser gun.
Hold on a moment. Is this cutting from within the ship because we're using the cannon?
Oh yeah. You can definitely do it from the ship. Yeah, you don't have to actually go out there.
I've been watching you. I can do it. It's a trifle.
Yeah, it's a discipline roll. Yeah, discipline roll to cut it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm a mentat.
That's right.
I can use my understand.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the verge of being a mentat, but not quite. See, okay. All right, are you going to use your discipline too? Because that's what I was going to.
No,
determination.
I have.
I was going to burn that because I want to cut this thing open. We only get one shot. I feel like the way, I don't know, do I know that?
Oh yeah,
you
can tell from the way. Yeah, from basically the only way you could rig it was it's got a single shot.
If it focuses down this much, it's burning hot. It's going to burn out. We get one shot.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is 5, but the laser is 2. So difficulty
So
3. Yeah.
three?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you use
I will use my power. I will defeat all in my way. Determination.
Oh, nice.
Statement.
Okay.
These walls mean nothing. I will destroy them.
And I'll use my intense study to use understand instead of discipline.
Okay.
But I don't really think I have an appropriate
Focus.
Focus.
All right, here we go. 3.
Oh. Nice. Wow. just excellent. Yeah, so it's a slow process because of the way Kel had to tune, focus the beam and tune the laser, and it burns out just as you finish cutting the segment. So we're already. Oh, I guess we still had. Terran still has an action, so you can use your action on day 5, but this probably will take us into day 6. So the container. So you're in the ship, and the side that you were taking away from the container, you're kind of slicing it like a loaf of bread. You kind of like instead of just making a circle in it, kind of just taking one side of it off, because you can't control the beam that finely, and so the container begins to spill. So let me spend some threat. I'll do 3, and so the container, once the side of it is off, it kind of tips the container, and it's rolling. It's kind of moving, and the contents are spilling out. And what you're seeing is
Get it all.
What you're seeing is hundreds, if not thousands, of these cubes that look like this spilling out. They're not as large as you thought. They're probably a little more than a foot wide cube.
Kind of brain sized.
Yes, yeah, kind of brain sized. Some of them are lit with this strange glow. So the some of them are lit with a faint glow from the center, and some are most of them are dark. So, yes.
Scoop those things up.
I would just add that Darrow just like casually walks away from the cannon console. It's just a trifle.
You're spilling it everywhere. What are you doing?
I did my part.
All right. So day 5. So we still have. So Terran still has. You could do a move. You could do something with the ship if you'd like.
And Can you stabilize that box or scoop up these ones that are floating free? Especially the glowing ones? I want the glowing ones.
What can I do?
Yeah, you can do a move. You can do a piloting move, and basically, if you want to like open the cargo bay or like your shuttle bay, and just kind of try to scoop as many as you can.
Okay.
Give that a shot.
It probably has like a scoop made just for salvaging stuff. Like
right, of course. That's right.
That's true.
You're
right.
Yeah, you're going to be rolling salvage. Yeah, exactly. A salvage scoop.
My move is 7, and I have a salvage focus.
Nice.
And
perfect.
So I'm going to be, and this is my duty, so I'm doing my duty.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, duty.
And by the way, just an off, sort of off topic.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that I couldn't roll up and down on the die results.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, maybe I'll log out and log back in. When I logged out, when I tried to log back in, it no longer lets me log in as Terry 2.
Oh, okay. Just
FYI. So I'm logged in with my regular profile.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, both are in there. Yeah, there must be some sort of error. Oh boy. Okay.
So rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been getting error messages popping up as I've been rolling too.
Okay.
It's been letting me do it.
Yeah, I haven't updated. I've been worried about updating. So yeah, I do need to update Foundry. I've just been not doing that because I don't want it to stop working.
So I'm doing a dice roller. So target
Sure.
number is skill and drive. So that's 14.
Yep, 14 with your focus. Yeah, with your focus of 7. Yeah, and no, there's no
Okay.
momentum. There's no momentum to spend, but you can give me threat if you want another die.
Okay, but I'm using my focus.
Right.
So what do I put in that box?
7.
Oh, 7. Yeah, 7. The value of the skill.
And I don't have determination
Yeah, you spent that. Yeah,
and complication range.
is just 20. Yeah. Or actually, yeah, it's pretty tricky, huh? No, we won't raise the complication.
So is that it?
Yep, that would be it.
Is anybody assisting? Can I have an assist?
We're too tired from all the stuff we got. You can add.
Right.
You can give him a threat though to
Yeah.
add a dice if you want to do that.
8 and 15.
Oh, hey. All right. Oh, so just above. Oh, wow, just above your focus. Okay. Yes. So you have a success. So let's say you're able to. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to swing around. So the maneuver was successful, and the cubes start falling into the bay. It took a while, to get into position and try to plot a course that would give you kind of optimal retrieval of the cubes. But now you're going to have to. So now it'll be the next day. So you have a cargo bay full of these. Full of these cubes, and you're going to have to search among them to see just how many of them still have any sort of activity.
Is there still a ton?
Yeah,
there's still floating around.
Yes, they're still spilling out of the crate, and they're still outside. But you have a considerable number inside the cargo bay at this point.
I think though I'm concerned about losing stuff that I haven't gotten yet.
Right.
More than I want to look at all this stuff, but I think I'm gonna hop out there to suit and grab stuff or get a net. Cool. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Cool. Yeah. So,
get the jetpack and the spacewalk suit, right?
And one of those little grabber things they use to pick up trash. Just grab each one.
Any chance we have like a Firefly style cargo bay ramp entrance thing?
Yeah, that's what I imagined. Yeah, that you guys are dealing.
Maybe me and Taryn could work something out where we do a crazy Ivan and we just scoop that shit up.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
One more run, but this time instead of trying to catch the free floaters, trying to catch like the main body of it.
Yeah, whatever ones you're worried about losing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All those you see out there, all that. I want all that.
You don't even want to miss one of them.
No, yeah.
It's called fear of missing out.
Well, look, man, FOMO like crazy. No, what I'm saying is that each one of these things could have any one of these could have literally 10,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
But they have like a little LED light bulb in them.
Yeah,
they probably made them for some disco party.
Yeah,
all they do is just sit there and flash.
Yeah, that's what I read in the history books. 10,000 years ago, it was just a party all day long.
Yeah,
flashing cubes. Yep.
I'm just saying that we don't know how many of these are actually good, and it's possible that most of these are damaged. So collecting as many as possible is good because there may only be one out there that's still functional, truly functional. It's not a matter of I might miss out on one grandma's sandwich recipes. It's like the whole cookbook might be out there still, guys.
Did anybody clap? See if they clap on, clap off.
We're not banging on it. But look, we all have our roles here. Your job is to scoop these things up. Just scoop them up. Just scoop them, please.
Did anyone yell out Siri or Alexa?
It is Terran technology.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so
we got the crappy "Hey Google" one.
Google.
Or what's the other one that comes with the Samsung phones? Bixby. Hey, Bixby.
Oh no. All right. So Kel is suiting up. Or are you going to do it with the ship, or are you going to do it?
They're going to do it with the ship.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably be suiting up, and I'll probably after they do that, I'll probably hop out and
as
an individual try to grab the 3 bright glowing ones I can
You
see.
know,
Type of a thing.
we could fly around, try to scoop them up, and then you could just hang on to the back with like a grappling hook and try to catch whatever we miss.
That's kind of. I think I'm gonna wait till you guys stop, and then I'll go out and try to retrieve the few remaining ones.
Boring.
If I die, everything I know goes with me. So I can't let that happen.
Well, that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what I know. I don't think you're following what I'm trying to say here. Like, if I die, we lose everything that Kel knows.
Engineers, I tell you, they're a little Mr. Obvious.
Well, okay then, don't die, and let's me and what's his name, we're gonna try to maneuver this ship and scoop as many of these little glowing boxes up as we can.
Cool. All right. Okay, so you're on day 6, remember? So you've got 2 more. Yeah, this basically this day and tomorrow until you need to leave.
So would this be 2 separate actions, or would I just be helping?
Oh, yeah, you can. If you're rolling, understand. If you're going to use your ransack, you can have that extra understand. But a help does count as an action. Yeah.
Then I will use my ransack.
Okay.
And literally ransack the control settings.
Okay.
Of this ship, disarm any safety features it has.
Oh.
And juice up the the motivators or whatever the hell turns it in different directions.
Okay.
To make it just a million times easier for Terran when Terran starts driving the thing.
Oh, okay.
That flux capacitor needs
yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
So do you want to create a temporary asset then? It's like settings, control settings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nitrous.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So yeah, that's
so you get 2 threat.
Oh, okay.
I just burnt some of that.
Yes.
It's gonna lower the difficulty on my roll by 1.
Okay.
And it counts as a half thing.
And half, yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking this one's power because it's really more me showboating than anything else.
Okay. That makes sense.
And I don't think I have a focus either. Oh, hope this works. 2.
Oh, all right. So yeah, so that'll
So that makes it a 1 or a 2? Makes it a...
Yeah, the first success, and then extra momentum, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Is it value?
Yes.
Because I also lowered
1.
the difficulty by 1. So.
Oh, that's right.
That
Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, so it was
-1.
Yeah, you lowered the.
You owe us, Jeremy.
Yeah, I gotta pay you guys back. So yeah, that'll just make it basically a difficulty 0 creates the assets, so you have both of those to spend for the quality. Yeah, because if it lowers the difficulty, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so yeah, control settings.
And then again, I just walk away from that console. There you are. It's in your hands now.
All right. So Terran's got the optimal settings for piloting.
Getting us all killed. Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. So so do you want to make that move? Yeah. So make a move, and you can use the salvage again. Salvage focus. But other pilot or salvage would work.
Okay, so I rolled while you guys were talking about that because I didn't realize.
Oh, there was. Oh, okay.
What we're doing.
Okay, cool.
So I got a 6 and a 17.
Oh, excellent.
If you want me to redo it?
Okay, no, that's good. Sorry, no. So yeah, that's exactly that's exactly what you need. So basically, that was the optimal course, and much more. So unlike your first attempt, where got maybe 100 of these cubes kind of rolling into the cargo bay. Most of them being dark. You're able to now fill the cargo bay with a lot of these cubes. Still, many of them seem to be they have no glow. They look completely dead, and some of them are damaged. And the other thing, actually, let me spend some threat.
Are they all cut in half from the last gun when he just
oh yeah,
cut the crate thing right in half?
yeah. You do notice a few with lasgun, burns on them, and you do notice that the remainder outside anything. So the course of this was optimal for scooping up what was outside of the container, but anything that you missed was pushed towards some of the more dangerous looking like arcs of energy and things, and you're seeing out from the ports of the ship that anything that enters any of the cubes that are lit in this energy field go dark as soon as they enter it. So you are losing some you're losing some cubes just to the surroundings. So there was a little bit of consequence.
Hey, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
So there still is. So the container still floats, cut open, because Kel hasn't. So that was, that was. I'll just make sure.
So they both have.
Yeah, well, they both have gone for day 6, and Kel has a.
Okay, so is there still stuff free floating, or is it just the ones that are?
Yeah, there's still some coming out of the kind of open ended container itself. Not in the massive. It seems like the bulk of them were expelled in that first rotation, and you've scooped many of those up into the cargo bay, and like I said, anything that you missed seems to be being short circuited or killed by the surrounding energy.
So there's no way to grab any of those, I don't think.
Yeah, well, you could, but it looks, from what you observe, it looks like they're being damaged or they're being shorted out by the energy field. But you can examine the open canister.
Yeah, because I have a talent that I've never used yet.
Oh,
that I was thinking about using, but I don't know if it's applicable in this situation. So let me open it up here. So I can, on my action, I can make someone else go, even if they've already gone.
Oh, nice.
So I could have Taryn do another pass, basically.
Right.
If
Nice.
I think that would scoop stuff up more efficiently than me hopping out in a spacesuit and going inside the crate.
Oh yeah, no, that last pass, that was most successful. Yeah, that's the optimal results. Yeah, you got a perfect. Just
so there's no reason to probably do another big pass, right? It'd be better for me to hop in the crate and do stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I was going to be cool and command them to fly into those lightning fields, get all that stuff. But I guess instead,
wow, that'd be.
I'll hop out in a vac suit and try to go in and like handpick all the ripe ones that are still inside that.
All right. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, that'll probably be. You can do move or discipline.
I would prefer discipline.
Yeah. Discipline's fine. So kind of carefully move. Oh, and we've got a new scene. So yeah, so Kel suits up and makes his way.
You guys are doing great. I'm out.
Makes his way to examine the what's left of the container.
Ooh.
All right. So yeah, we'll put Kel here. So you make your way into the open end. I guess there wouldn't be. I guess there would be some source of light if that end is in the direction of the sun. There may be some light coming through. But yeah,
this in the direction of 2 suns.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So this is what you find. What's left? There are a few. You still see a few cubes that you can retrieve on your way through, but you probably should
make that discipline roll.
Yeah, make a discipline roll. So we'll make the discipline roll will be to get there, and also what you find. We could just make it one action because it's not going to be
that. I'm still driven by wanting to know everything. Can I pretend that precision applies to this?
Yeah.
Or is that okay?
Yeah,
All
because
right,
you're going to have to be very exact with how you kind of search through things, because you're not familiar with any sort of like what you're dealing with as far as the configurations.
And then I think I'm going to go ahead and use my determination too. If it's known, I must know it. I want to collect every bit of knowledge that's left in here.
Nice.
And here we go.
Ooh.
All right.
What do you got? Oh, 4. Okay.
And then I have to roll and see if I get under my discipline or under.
Oh, yeah.
If not, I keep that
That's
determination.
right.
Let me do that.
Okay.
That is it. I think that works. Let's see. Roll equal or under. Yes, I get it back.
Nice. All right. Wow.
That's cool.
Very cool. All right. So that generates, so you make your way in there, and that generates 2 momentum. And so you're able to gather up. You see, it's only, actually a few. There's 3. There's, basically 3 cubes that have any sort of glow left to them. But if you want to spend, and so you can, you can spend the momentum to retrieve to find additional information. So if you want to spend momentum, there's other things to discover. So you have 3.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll spend all the momentum to discover all the things.
Oh, okay,
I'll
good.
spend 2.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what's there, but I'm learning it.
Right. All right. So the 2 things that your momentum gives you. So there is an ancient, and it looks like, coincidentally, it looks like it had been running on some sort of atomic battery once upon a time. But you see, there's an old computer console, as well as what looks like data storage. So you have probably the how and records of what this was, what this container was, and probably the function of these cubes. And now you have a power source to actually turn the turn the computer on if you want to. So you can retrieve both of those. So data files, outlining the what you suspect would probably be the transfer process, or at least the makeup of these cubes themselves. And from just what you can see, then there's also some physical documentation there, and it looks like records of the individuals, the individuals that had their consciousness interred in these cubes. And so it does look like any of them that are intact, which any of them that are glowing, would contain a consciousness from more than 10,000 years ago.
Am I thinking this is literally a brain in some type of solution that still exists 10,000 years, or has this been converted to computer components?
It's basically a computer, like a some sort of wet computer. So it's just the energy. Yeah. So when you're seeing, you're actually watching lives go out when you saw those cubes dim dim in the process.
Well, they had a good run. I mean,
locked in a box for 10,000 years.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like this may be good for him, or we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see what that does to the sanity. All right.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
All right. Yeah. So you're able to retrieve that and probably get access to that data. So yeah, you'll have the what will probably be the secret to creating these children, and possibly also how to restore them, because Xerxes did tell you that the children, his children, still lived, and that they needed to be saved. And that looks like what you did.
I'm a hero.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Wow.
Or a heretic. How you look.
Yeah.
I mean, a hero tick. Is that what you said?
A heretic, yeah.
Hero. Tick.
Hero tick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I was going to call it OCD, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're able to bring this this primitive, and it's actually quite large, the computer console back to the ship with its data and everything else you recover, plus the 3 cubes. And now I guess it would just be the process of going through what's in the cargo bay and saving what you can and deciding what to do with the rest.
Yeah, I'm thinking because there's going to be a Highliner coming back, right, to pick us up in like a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in theory, that's taking us back to Abecostrr Prime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's where I'm going next. So on some level, like, I really want to hack into all these things.
50,000 Solari.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure thing, man. That's totally happening. Don't you worry about it. I think like I'm at this point. I'm not trying to like access them or do anything with them. I really am just trying to like sort them into ones we absolutely have to save. So everything that's glowing, and then I want to save everything if I can. Like if it's okay, I would hope we could fly back to wherever we're supposed to be at the next day, and I could just spend the day, just like I said, sorting the cubes, because I plan on just flying back in casual back to Abecostrr Prime. I don't know how we're going to get in there. They don't really have, like, I mean, we'll be fine. I'll be able to tuck my way in there. It'll be good. No,
you work there.
Yeah, no problem.
It's the fact that we're showing up in an unmarked ship and I'm already on the planet that I'm worried about. But that's tomorrow Kel's problem.
What could go wrong?
What I may want to do is try to find some other type of crate that's floating around that's empty, so that it looks like we really did just like salvage some random stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then hack everything into something so that if anyone peeks, it's just like, oh, they really wanted this old compartment from a previous Highliner. He must want to use it to renovate his bedroom or something. I don't know. That's my story. I haven't come up with anything good yet. I have a day to think that out right now.
All right. Yeah. No, that's good. So why don't you spend that last day then creating the asset of the kind of crate to the retrieved crate to kind of conceal everything, or the container, I guess, the container to conceal everything in.
Do you want me to make a roll for that?
Yeah. Why don't you make a roll for that, and then we'll do a piloting roll to get you back to the place where you need to meet. Just for the fun.
If we get lost out here.
Just for the fun of it. So probably just like an understand and truth or
I like
duty.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to give me understand truth, I'm going to take an understand truth.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Go for it.
I don't think I can pretend that advanced technology helps you make a crate work. So I'm just going to go with. Here we go. Oh, I rolled 3 dice again. My bad.
Oh. Okay.
Let me just roll that with 2 dice.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was still on that. Too bad. 2 successes was good. All right, here we go. This one's reals. Yeah, okay, 2 successes anyway.
Oh, nice.
We're good.
Okay, good.
Everything's fine. We're fine here. I hope that's enough, actually.
Yeah. No, that's fine, because the one to create it, and then you can make it a quality 1, which should secure everything, and no complications. All right. So let's do that then. If you guys want to return, so you're on the last day, and by the end of the day you need to, the coordinates where you need to be. So let's have Terran, and this will be a simple run.
Yeah. Does Dara want to plot a course or anything? Or
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I have damn good piloting skills. But if somebody wants to help, that's cool.
I completely have faith in your piloting skills. It's just that if something goes wrong, I don't know when anyone's ever coming back here again.
Is this the course to just get out of here?
Yeah. So it's a very simple. The difficulty it will be very simple.
I'm using truth for that one.
Okay.
So
all right. So
one.
all right. Oh, all right. So I'm sorry. What were you rolling to assist or to create do the asset?
Oh,
right?
I was going to create an asset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you create an asset, but it is it's a quality 0. So it'll give it'll make it possible. Yeah, to make it possible to navigate. You can give me threat. You can give me threat if you want to make it a quality 1. But other than that, yeah, it'll.
Yeah, very good. Sure, I'll give you a threat.
Okay, all right. So now you have the basically the navigation settings 1 to get you back. So the difficulty will be, so it's only difficulty 2 to return. It's very straightforward, but you already have 1, so difficulty 1, and you've got all your piloting focus and everything. So get us. Am
I ready to roll?
Yep, you're ready to roll, Taryn. So the move and duty is good with the pilot focus.
My piloting focus gives me a 7.
Nice.
Right?
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Focus 7.
13 and 15.
Oh, okay. You did it though. Yep. Just all right.
Mojo is fading.
All right.
One above and one below.
Nice. Okay, so you make your way back without any trouble to the location where you're waiting for the highliner. But okay, sure, why not? Let's spend some threat.
No.
Oh no.
So
We don't have a laser anymore, right?
right.
Like, what do
We have a torch.
Can you imagine what would happen to a highliner if atomics went off in it while it was
That's right.
holding space?
That's right. Yeah.
Only good things, I'm sure.
So
Maybe it'd rip it open. It'd be a permanent wormhole, and we wouldn't need highliners anymore.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh,
We should try that.
Kel's got his next plan. Okay, so so basically, I spent all that threat because House Vernius, they were acting, very kind and assisting you, but as you return to the highliner, they are there. You're greeted by a detachment of their military that demands that they search the contents of anything that you salvaged on this Vernius, House Vernius commissioned exploration of the highliner graveyard. So will you give them access? Or are you gonna look for another way home? Yeah. So basically, like enter. Yeah, you enter the highliner, and immediately your request to be boarded, and of course Taryn allows her house to board, and they immediately demand.
Traitor!
These are the people I work with. So
I could have given you a better job. You could have been the pilot of the Gilder, the most impressive ship ever designed.
you would switch houses that easy too?
Well, no, but I have a cool house, so.
Okay.
And as one of the triumvirate, I mean, I'm the top of my house, so I mean, being directly under me is about as good as you can get. Right now, you're just what? Pilot second class. I don't even know what your rank is. I don't know anything about you.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm panicking because they're attacking. They're boarding our ship.
When this happens and they tell us that and they begin to board, I'm gonna have Elke revert to like the most nondescript, sort of secretarial looking person she can. Then I will come forward to whoever's leading this group.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and tell them, forgive me, but do you want to see the standard cargo, or would you first prefer to see the contraband?
Of course, we want to examine everything. We can begin with this so-called contraband.
Okay, well, that's in a separate chamber right this way, and I and Elke will lead them into just, I don't know, the lunchroom or whatever.
Okay.
And at the door, I'll stop and turn and say, "Forgive me, but this is of the highest sensitivity. So, as a representative of House Abecostrr, I must insist that it is for your eyes and my eyes only."
Okay. So the captain of the squad.
Basically, I don't want him to bring anybody with him.
Yeah. So yeah, he dismisses. Yeah, he had two troops with him, and he dismisses them. He says, "Of course, yes."
And then I'm counting on Elke's whole thing about being nondescript, that she just sort of floats into the room with us and he doesn't notice.
Sure. Yeah.
At which point we fucking kill him.
Okay.
And Elke assumes his appearance.
Okay. All right. So you'll probably you'll probably have to.
I have a Garrett, so
Yeah,
Elke will like distract him, and I will just try to choke him out.
Okay. Yeah. Give me some battle. Yeah. Let's
Choke
see.
him out.
Okay. Yeah. He's not going to be a formidable. He's not going to be formidable. So we won't have to do any sort of extended. But yeah, if it fails.
Okay.
You'll have to
battle. I feel like this is power.
Oh yeah. That
and
works.
I have a focus that's called assassin.
All right.
I don't see how that applies at all.
So let me get the. Oh, actually. Oh. All right. Yeah. Actually, let me. I will generate his difficulty. Sorry, I'll do it after the fact.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped ahead.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
The Shigawire. The Shigawire Garrett is also a 1.
Okay. Oh, all right. All right. I think you're good. I don't think, unless I'm rolling really crazy. Who did we have? Oh, actually, we have. Oh, everything's an asset. No, I'm just going to set a difficulty. I'm just going to roll 2. So we'll do 13 would be the difficulty. Basically, his. But I've got a threat, so I'll spend that threat and give him 3 dice. Why the heck not? That was a big roll.
Oh my goodness!
Okay. So wait a minute.
This is the most threat Jeremy's ever spent.
Yes, this is very threatening. But that's still only 3. 3. Yeah, it's still only 3. Yep. So still only 3 difficulty, so you're fine because the Garrett knocks it down to 2, and you had 4 successes. Yes. So yeah.
You're generating us momentum.
Can I spend the momentum? Can I spend one of the momentum? Make it like a very quiet, clean.
Oh,
kill?
sure. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So you can spend. So 1 momentum will make it completely silent, and so no one heard or suspected anything.
Sweet.
Oh, nice. Wow. Now I'm out of threat. What am I going to do?
Give Matt a second. He'll give you more threat.
So then the Elke will change clothes, assume his look, study any, paperwork he has. So she has like sort of a lexicon she can draw from if she needs to.
Okay.
And then I will stuff him in a cabinet.
Okay.
And she will come. I will tell her to go out and very authoritatively let her men know that the inspection is complete. There's no real contraband. We're going to return to our ship. Excellent.
All right. So let's have. That's right. Elke's an asset. But why don't we'll just have you roll for just in case there's a complication, just a difficulty 1, just like relaying these orders. So
communicate.
Yeah, communicate. Yeah, just to communicate, and a duty or power, whatever you think, and just use your stats. Yeah, use your power stats.
Communicate. No, I don't have anything for that. I'm gonna use this last momentum.
All right. Oh, this is so tiny. That's what this.
Oh no. Well, I got a success, but I also got a complication.
Okay, complication. All right. Yes. So, a complication. Let me see. So it looks like we're getting to the end here. Okay. So yeah, the orders are relayed. Her disguise has worked. But I guess in the process, before, so during this distraction, the other guards began going through, what was in the. Oh yeah, so let's talk about that. So Kel, how did everything that you guys retrieved go into that container that you created, or yeah?
In my mind, all the brain stuff went in there,
Okay.
but I think that the atomics
Mhm.
were probably not this. That's not what I was trying to secure.
Okay.
So they may be able to find them if that's something you're trying to.
Okay.
To locate.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I guess that will be the complication, is that the guards find that these crates with the mark of atomics and demand an explanation. So sorry, Captain, but yes. So you said there's no contraband, but we've found in their hold, just sitting in their cargo hold, these boxes that appear to be marked with the old Terran symbol for atomic. How should we proceed?
What's
now
the
I
name
get
of
to
the?
screw up Kel.
Yeah. Well, what's the
Elkie
name
is-
of the captain guy, or not the captain? The guy we were dealing with back on. Man, I'm bad with names.
Oh, the Earl. Oh, the Earl of Vernius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just the Earl of Vernius. I forget his Dominic. Earl Dominic Vernius. Yeah. Yeah.
But were you gonna do something there, Daro?
Well, it's Elkie, right?
Yeah. Right. Elkie guard.
Elkie is
Captain
very-
Elkie.
The Elkie is just very mission specific. She's very literal.
Mhm.
So she's going to realize that has nothing to do with what Daro said. So she just, in her best officer voice, like, of course, confiscate it.
All right. And so the guards start moving to pack up the crates. Does Kel want to pull rank?
Yeah, I'll say I was sent here under the orders of the Earl to retrieve these. Who gave you the orders to come aboard this ship? I'll look at their captain, who of course has no idea.
Right. Yeah. You were fooled as well.
It came through the proper channels. Looking at her papers.
Well, there's the original agreement is that we were going to divide the spoils of anything that we found. So when we get back to Vernius, we will send him the atomic that we agreed upon. But you will not take these off the ship, as that's not what our agreement was. I'm just completely bluffing. I'm not good at communicating. That's what I sound like.
I think you should have to make a communicate roll to
Yeah.
wink nudge at Elkie or something.
Yeah. To try to.
I don't think I'm aware exactly what's going on. So
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Kel has to put 2 and 2 and Dead Man together.
Yeah. No Elkie.
yeah, I guess there's no Elkie. So I'll say. So as per the agreement we had, when we return back to Vernius, we would divide up the spoils and we would decide then. There's no reason to take these off the ship, and besides, they're leaking a small amount of radiation. It wouldn't be safe to move them.
Oh.
Ooh.
There we go. I finally came up with something there at the end. Figured it out.
Still think you should have to make a rule.
Yeah. Go for
I
it.
do like communicate, and I feel like this is more of a power. So
Mhm.
communicate
Yeah.
with power.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. Power must be used. I don't think power must be used to protect is a derived statement that I could apply in this situation. So, success.
Okay, yeah. That gets across. So you're successful at convincing. It's just whether or not. So in this situation, I think
So, Will, do you think this was more of like argumentative power move, or more of like, come on, Elkie, work with me here kind of thing?
Yeah, were you communicating the? Yeah.
And I'm trying to decide how much I'm thinking about. I guess I would maybe realize what had happened because all of a sudden everything flipped.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't come out of the room. And,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I guess it'd be come on, work with me here, Elkie. I guess is what I'm going for.
Well, in that case, Elkie turns to one of the junior officers and snaps, "You were going to expose us to a radiation hazard? We are leaving. We are leaving."
Sorry, yes, sir. Sorry, sir. And they cease packing up the crates and step away and make your way. so how's Elkie gonna get? So are you gonna follow?
I think, and I'm totally okay with this, but I think Elkie is gonna have to have her own little, off-camera adventure just to get back to Abecostrr.
Okay. Elkie departs. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
To just have a story to tell some other time or something.
Yeah. So, the thing that seems like a good idea from this invasion, from kind of this power move by the Earl, is it may be best to proceed to Ix before you with what you found and kind of settle things with the Earl. Before heading back.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll send him one of those nukes. Don't you worry.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So I think that's a good place. Yeah, without drawing things out, unless you want to deal with the Earl tonight. If there's anything, I think we can pick that up.
That's up to Kel, but it is
I've got early morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just proceed. We can pick up at the palace, and we can even come back to that. Like we can even jump to the other characters next week.
Actually, if we go back to the palace, I can get Elkie back sooner.
Oh, that's true. Probably. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So let's say you figured that this kind of boarding means that the Earl, you're gonna have to deal with the Earl either straight up with what you found or kind of through deception, get him off of your get him less interested in what you were looking for, because he was very very helpful, but probably for reasons. So yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Well, cool.
Yeah, I want those nukes, but I don't need nukes. They're
right. Yeah,
you just wanted them to bribe Jack, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for listening, and that will finish the session for this week. So yeah, we'll be back next week, hopefully with more Dune.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.